Hello, and welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today, we are going to put a boost controller on my recently turbocharged Chevy Silverado. This is a 2500 Chevy Silverado. You know what I mean? This is the Yee Mobile that we turbocharged. So, 2500, 99, 2500 with a 6.0 LS-based motor and a 4L80E transmission. All that is completely untouched, bone stock, but we did add a hairdryer turbocharger from VS Racing onto this Yee Mobile.
Yee.
So currently the truck is kind of limited exhaust flow wise because I have a full exhaust all the way out to a tailpipe with it, and it has a muffler and stuff, and I've noticed when you put a muffler and stuff on these things, it limits the amount of boost that it can run, where normally if I run these wastegates, they run anywhere between, I guess I can't say that, because this gate on my Civic runs 4 pounds.
Yeah.
And the truck is on 4 pounds, so maybe it's normal. But anyways, 4 pounds just ain't gonna cut it. So we're gonna put this, this is a Blox boost controller. It's like a Hallman style bleed valve, and we're gonna be installing it on the bottom port of the wastegate. So this vacuum line that runs to the bottom of the wastegate goes to the intake manifold. So whenever the intake manifold gets pressurized with boost up to 4 pounds, it lifts the spring in the gate, which allows exhaust flow to direct out of the dump tube, my NASCAR dump tube that goes out of the fender there, or whatever down there. The gate will allow the exhaust to go out of that pipe instead of going into the turbocharger. It'll limit the amount of exhaust that can spin the turbo, which in turn will slow the turbo down enough to regulate the boost level. What are you doing, Michael? Don't cut it right there. Okay, so we're gonna cut the vacuum line that goes to that.
Right here, good for you? Not here?
Go like right where you're here.
Your finger?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, these are dull scissors, huh?
Okay, so now step one is complete. Now, when we put this bleed valve onto the system here, we're going to want to feed in the manifold pressure or the boost pressure into the, like if you're looking at the boost controller this way, you're going to want to feed boost into here and then go out of the wastegate out of here.
Michael knows how to hook these up.
Yeah, if you hook it up that way, it's not going to work, though.
You said turn it up.
Yeah. Oh, no, if you want to turn it up, just leave it open like that, and then we'll have all the boost.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just going to shove the vacuum lines onto there, and then a good thing to know when you first start off with these boost controllers is actually shake them. You know, you like it when it rattles when you shake it.
Rattle.
Yeah, so when there's a ball and a spring inside of there, and when the ball is rattling around, it means that there's going to be no change made to the wastegate. So the air is just going to flow through it and not have to overcome any additional spring. So when it shakes like that, we're not going to have any boost level change. And I usually turn them in clockwise until I can't hear it rattle anymore. And that's where I start off. And that usually is about a pound increase or so. And then every full turn after that is anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds of boost, usually on these controllers. So that's where we're going to start off. Like I said, the truck's on 4 pounds. We'll probably give you a pull on 4 pounds, and then I would like to be anywhere between 8 and 10 when we're done, and that's where we're going to leave it.
15, 20, so on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Well, we're on pump gas, so I really shouldn't push it farther than like 8.
No.
What kind of pump gas are we on?
We are on mid-grade. I didn't want to put 87 in it, but I didn't want to put 91, so I put mid-grade, and it's the first time I've ever put 89 octane in a vehicle ever. I just like was feeling rambunctious.
Hunter goes, yeah, $93. I was like, what, on 93? He goes, no, 89. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
$93 to fill this pig. 34-gallon tank, I think it's got.
We've gone like 140 miles and needle hasn't moved.
Yeah, it's still on full. It's probably got better gas mileage now that it's all tuned up.
No.
We were joking. We said, do you want more miles per gallon in your truck? Put a turbo on it.
Right? For real, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if what else I did. Not much, really. Just been driving the shit out of this thing. It's been working really good. And yeah, so I'm gonna get my laptop hooked up, and we're gonna go take this thing out for a little joyride, because I have to take my pieces of metal pipe here to my storage unit. If you guys don't know what this is actually a roll cage for my Mustang. So I got a cage that we're gonna be installing into the Mustang. It's an 850 cert cage. If you guys haven't checked out my Mustang, definitely go back and watch some of the older videos. But yeah.
I thought it was a Camaro.
It's a Ford Camaro Chevy Stang. Whatchamacallit. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you guys the overflow on the truck. Look at that. Smart water. Look at that. Look at that. Is there a lot of skeeters out here?
Yeah, it's bad.
Peter Patter, let's get at her. There's a skeeter on my Peter, whack it off. Seriously, the fucking mosquitoes here in Wisconsin lately have been so bad that we can't even hang out outside. It's terrible.
It's called bug spray.
Yeah, we got to go get some DEET. DEET. Can we use that as meth injection, you think?
That smell funky coming out the back.
Okay, Peter Patter, let's get at her.
I think it's
After
Peter
Wild Cracker now.
I like Peter Patter.
Who's Peter?
Pitter Patter. Call me boosted. Boosted boys in the truck. Boosted truck, yeah. Alright, so we are out in the Yee Mobile. Check out this tune-up that I made. That gas mileage, that's what's up. You want a little leaner than 14.7, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because this truck gets like about, 8 gallons to the mile.
How many smiles per gallon?
It gives you about 23 smiles to a half a gallon.
Not true, we about 113.9 miles.
113 miles on this tank of gas so far, and she's still full. Alright, so we're going to do a pass. We're going to do a little... So we're at 40. It's on 4 pounds of boost.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Did you turn it up already?
Yeah.
You did. You fucker. Go turn it down. I want to get a comparison. Oh, you fuck.
It just kept going in the 10. He's like, you fucker.
Michael wants to kick her out on the truck already.
It's a Gen 4.
No, it ain't.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll turn it down.
Not my car. Do you need some?
Alright, so Michael's turning the boost back down because he's a dickhead and turned it up right away. We're going to give you a pull on, it's on 3 or 4 pounds of boost right now. And I'll show you kind of how she is.
I think I turned it the right way.
Shut up. Alright. Alright, so I have a tune-up on it that it should be gradual, so if I turn the boost up, the fuel should be good, but we're just going to take it easy for a pull or two until we know the wideband is in the 11s, and once it's in the 11s, we'll just give her a full send and go do some burnouts and shit. So I'm trusting Michael's dialing skills here.
I did 1.5, bitch.
1.5 turns in?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see where she's at.
Kick up some gravel.
You're like a real hillbilly. So I put the truck in manual second right now so it doesn't upshift or downshift. And I'll get it up, slowly just walk into the throttle until I know where the boost is going to stop. air fuel went way rich. So I think we're good. Turn it up a little more. Alright, so I turned the scanner on for this pole, and I'm going to lay into it a little bit again like I did last time and see if... We're trying to shoot for like 10 pounds of boost, and we'll probably leave it there. But I kind of want to see where the timing is and everything too.
Somebody's got the heat on.
Fucking blasting because we ain't got no fans. So I actually
It's a neat trick.
strobe light.
The door's locked. You pull the handle, the light's going.
Okay, so we I kind of played with the timing stuff on HP tuners to kind of get this thing dialed back a little bit, because we're on like 16 degrees of timing, and I dialed it back to like 10 or 12 degrees of timing. It starts at 10 and then ramps up to 12 degrees. Just playing it really safe because we're on pump fuel. We're on 89 octane, so it's not pulling any knock retard so far. So we're just gonna try to get it upwards of 10 pounds-ish. The gauge says like 7 and the log says 6. Or the log says 5.8, so we're just gonna try to get it, like I said, up to like 10 pounds on the map. Probably be about 12 or so on the gauge, and then we'll dial her up. We'll wait till the road goes straight. This thing's a handful.
That was 10 on the dot.
Yeah, I was like, it peaked to like 12 on the gauge.
So that's 8 on the sensor.
And 10 flat on the wideband. Yeah. So we peaked 145. This is just because this manual boost controller, it comes up and then falls off. It's just because it's a bleed valve controller. They tend to do that. So the log is showing 145 kPa as the peak.
So 8 pounds.
What is 145?
I don't know. Have to turn it, have to turn again.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. The light's going red and Michael's trying to get the boost controller. Hurry up, it's green! Oh. You good?
Drop the penny.
Well, Michael, what are you doing?
Oh, we heard some weird noise coming from under here.
The truck,
and
yeah.
Hunter kept saying it's exhaust. It's exhaust.
It sounded like the exhaust hitting on the frame or something.
And I was like, it's the diff. It's the diff. It's the diff. And we're both wrong.
Yeah.
It's the Weeble.
The drive shaft coupler thing.
It's not supposed to look like that. Oh.
Did it pretty bad there.
That was bad.
No, I had the same thing go out on my other truck, my 06. That little thing went out.
Yeah.
Little bushing.
What'd you do to fix it?
Put it in the bin. Doesn't do it as bad once you're going fast.
Probably all tightens up.
What?
Probably tightens up.
When you're going faster?
Yeah.
Oh, the tune looks really good now. Ooh, yeah, it does it really guys, so we just got back in the old Yee Mobile, the old T-Rock.
T-Rock.
Yeah, we drove it around for like, I don't know, we put like 65 miles on tonight.
Yeah.
But we were driving it around trying to get the boost dialed up, and we turned the boost controller quite a bit, didn't we, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it yielded us 147 kPa, which is like, what,
6.8.
6.8 pounds, and then it would kind of fall off and whatever. But the gauge in the truck was reading like 12 or 13. So I don't know if maybe the source for the map sensor is on a different spot of the manifold where it reads less pressure or what. But I do trust the map sensor over a goddamn hazard fraught boost gauge. AVE reference.
$15.
Yeah, $15 boost gauge. So I kind of just left the truck where it was, kind of dialed in the boost that it's at. But I think the reason I brought up the boost controller thing and us turning it up quite a bit and it not doing a whole lot is because it's just a simple fact of the truck's kind of choked up. Like the exhaust and the muffler and everything that's on it definitely needs to be more free flowing. And if you want to make power and make performance, don't put a muffler on it and do all this shit. The truck is definitely faster than it was stock, but it's not like a holy shit, you know, it's gonna rock your socks off or nothing. And that's not what I built it for at all. It's just kind of, I built it for, you know, it to be cool and pull my cars to the racetrack and do all that kind of stuff and be reliable and show that it.
Be a poser.
Yeah, be a poser. Yeah.
Feel
Just
like them
all
Spanish
looks.
kids with tinty wheels.
Yeah, all looks.
We're gonna toss some American forces on the T-Rock now.
Dude, there's one by EAA Road sitting on the side of the road. It's a moto metal.
Really?
Big old fucking 35-inch tire and everything. And it's connected to a brake caliper still. It broke off and they threw it in the field. So anyways, kind of moral of the story is the truck's running really good. I have to get a cooling fan on it still because I have no fans. So I have to drive around with the heat on in order for it to not overheat. But that's a simple fix. We can just throw some cooling fans on it and we'll be good to go. And then also, Michael showed you in one of the last clips that the drive shaft coupling piece, it's like a little rubber bushing that connects both the drive shafts and hold the drive shaft upright. And it's kind of like almost like a motor mount that the drive shaft sits on. And it's funny because my 06 Silverado, the On 3 Turbo Silverado on the channel here, actually had that same exact issue where I blew that bushing out and the drive shaft would start to clunk around and make all these weird funny noises, and that's what it's doing now. So I just got to replace that. It's actually really common to go out, especially if it's original, which this one is, and you know, you're putting horsepower to it. It's going to stress on those parts quite a bit and whatnot. So we're just going to put a new bushing in there, probably change the rear end fluid and make sure all that's happy, and then the truck's done. Like I'm not touching it. It's good to go. I'm not going to get greedy with this thing. I'm just going to leave it where it's at and just enjoy it. We got the Hondas and the Mustang to go fast with and do that kind of stuff. So I did order some stuff for the Honda today, so I got more stuff coming for that. And we're also doing Michael's DevCon D16 build right after this. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that video coming. But thanks for watching this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the choo-choo noises on the old Yee Mobile. And we will see you in the next one.
I don't know, what's your outro music?
Dun-it, 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 dun-it.
I was close.